In July of 2013, El Paso Animal Control officers raided a home after receiving a tip of alleged hoarding. Sadly, the officers found 42 animals confined in a small home in East El Paso.
We knocked on the door, but nobody answered. But when we approached the door, the smell was so bad from feces and urine of dogs. Neighbors tell us that they couldn't even go in their backyards for the past several months.
The HSEP, along with the city shelter, shared this story and began working on getting all of the animals adopted quickly. Of the 42 animals, there were 2 larger dogs. Musica was one of them and was 8 years old at the time. The HSEP staff noted that after being removed from the home and placed in the shelter, Musica did not want to be around other dogs, and no one could blame her. As each day and month passed, all of the other dogs and the one cat she lived with were adopted, but Musica kept being overlooked. Her timid character and need to be the only animal in the home made it difficult to get her adopted. But still, the staff and volunteers had hope, and she was one of the favorite at the shelter. All attempts to find her a home were made, but like so many others, Musica just had no luck. Until close to 2 years later, Musica finally met her match.
Well, for sure, my family, we needed a dog. We're such a big dog family. And recently my mom had passed away. So we took over her house and we said, you know what, we have a big yard, let's get a dog. Perfect, let's go down to the Humane Society. And we picked out Musica.
At last, Musica had a family of her own and a safe place to call home.
It was something in her eyes and then her story. So her story touched my heart, pulled at my heartstrings. Well, at first she was a little bit apprehensive, you know, and I kind of knew she would be. And we had a good 20 minutes with her. And little by little, she would lick our hand, come around, lick our hand again. And I just said, you know what, you're coming home with us. You need to be at our house.
The once timid and aloof dog finally came out of her shell.
She started smelling the flowers, smelling the grass, eating the grass, and just, you know, stayed by my side. I mean, we take her for walks. She's good. She loves the kids. She loves us. I mean, if you guys see her interact with us, you will see a totally different Musica. Coming from a hoarding case, you would think, you know, she would be a really aggressive dog, and she's not. She's just a total sweetheart. And it's heartbreaking knowing that she came from that.
Musica's wait is over, but there are still so many others at the shelter still waiting.
These dogs do need a loving home, no matter what case they came from. So it's just, you know, opening up your heart and opening up your door.
That's fun, huh?